Hey everybody out there in the land of YouTube, this is Annette Dion. I am the host and founder of the Psychic News Network, and I'm here to go over the news on Thanksgiving Day night. Yes, it's the end of Turkey Day. It's really hard to believe it's that late in the season. So, winding down here, I know you all had a big delicious meal, right? Am I right? Just before I get into what I'm gonna talk about tonight in regards to America, I just want to let you know that I did do a Church of Spirituality special service this morning, and for some reason it's taken forever to upload. And also our guided meditation for a healed America we did earlier this evening at 7, and it's still uploading. My lives are taking a long time today to upload, so maybe, I don't know, cosmic rays or something. Maybe it's 3i Atlas. Anyway, I saw this program just a little while ago about Lincoln and the White House, and that not just Lincoln, but the White House is reportedly very, very haunted. And I hadn't thought about it too much, but I've heard many times that the White House is haunted, mostly by President Lincoln, but also haunted by other presidents too. There was a mention of James Madison, his wife Dolly, who was really into her rose garden. And she was really into the whole spiritualist movement, which was really, really big during that time period. And there was another who was, Lincoln's wife was really into the whole spiritualist thing too. So there's a lot of that, like, interest in doing seances and that kind of thing when they were alive. I was wondering what Dolly Madison thinks about what's happened to the Rose Garden. I know that we talk about Jackie Kennedy as having her Rose Garden playing a big role there, but Mrs. Madison also did and cherished her roses, and she is seen at the White House, has been spotted many times. I mentioned recently that I thought that the reason Dumpy always flies off to Mar-a-Lago is because he doesn't like being in the White House. He hasn't really ever expressed that much affinity for being there. So I don't think it's just that he wants to run to Mar-a-Lago for more techiness, for more techie fake gold and all that. I think it's more that he's afraid to stay at the White House. Whether he realizes he's being haunted or not, let's just ask the pendulum. So I know this isn't what you expected tonight, but I'll look at a couple of things about the news today, but I wanted to lighten it up a little bit and just kind of do a little fun ghost hunting. Does Dolly Madison haunt the White House? She does. Okay. Reportedly, she does. Is she upset about what happened to her rose garden? Oh yeah, I do get that. I do get that. All right. Is Abraham Lincoln haunting Trump? Yes. People theorize, people that are, into paranormal investigations theorize that the reason these presidents are haunting the White House is because, they felt a really strong, devotion. Unlike, some people, they really were devoted to this country and to making America work. And it wasn't easy. I think that Lincoln is just probably just so furious because he brought America together, to the best of his ability after the Civil War and the slaves were freed. So is Lincoln haunting Trump? I have a yes. So let's take a look at some cards and see what's going on with that. We're going to read the Deviant Moon cards. We're going to figure out what's going on there. And by the way, today, you know, I know it's been rough times lately. And we're really just going through it, but we'll save the heavy-duty topics for tomorrow. We're just going to read on Lincoln right now. So he's haunting Dumpy. So what happens as a result? The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Judgment. What I see here is that Lincoln is kind of helping the people that are good people. I'm trying to imagine who's good that's in the White House right now, actually. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I'm getting the sense that Lincoln has other spirit helpers in the White House. So it's not that... At first I thought, well, maybe he's helping the good people that are in the White House, but then I can't think of any good people that are in the White House. But I feel like he has spirit helpers that are helping to clear out the energy that's in the White House right now. It's weird. And there's judgment on Dumpy. There's judgment on Dumpy. I have the sense about Abraham Lincoln that he has a way of lining things up so that they don't go so well for Dumpy. And that's probably why he leaves and goes to Mar-a-Lago. Let me see if I can get more specific. Things move. That's what I'm picking up. Things move. And wow. And I really feel like Trump has seen things move, objects be moved. I feel like Abe is trying to freak him out. Does Trump go to Mar-a-Lago so often because he's spooked? Because he's spooked by it? Well, there you have it. Okay, interesting. But the Judgment card came up, so Lincoln's not happy. Oh, Abraham. Dear Lincoln, are you going to help? Can you help to get him out of the White House? That's a pretty strong feeling, yes. Remember, I've been saying, we have spirit helpers. That's a strong yes. Wow. So good. So Abe Lincoln is going to help us to get the fascists out of the White House. All right. Good to know we have help. So the other thing that I heard, speaking of the Rose Garden, is that James Madison's wife, Dolly Madison, when people messed with her Rose Garden, like, you know, after she passed, if people messed with the Rose Garden, they would see things like shovels being flown in the air. So they figured that must be her being upset that they're messing with the Rose Garden, you know, throughout the years. So let's take a look at how Mrs. Madison feels about the complete stripping away of the Rose Garden and it being replaced with cement. Not to mention what's happened to the East Wing. There's been so much going on that we kind of forgot about that. It's amazing. It's just amazing. So what about the Rose Garden? I immediately just got a feeling that it will be dug up and put back. I immediately just got that feeling. And for some reason, MAGA Mike just popped into my head. She doesn't like him at all. What a weasel. Yeah, I get that Mrs. Madison Wow, maybe she haunts, not that Mike lives in the White House, but neither does Dumpy, really. I don't even think that Dumpy sleeps in the Lincoln bedroom. Anyway, does Mrs. Madison, has she shown any signs that she's upset about the rose garden? She does. So we don't know because we're not talking to people that work there, but yeah. She has shown signs of her displeasure. So, let's pull 3 cards about that. I'm feeling like MAGA Mike has been harassed by her. Well, that's because I don't know why she's bringing him up. Has Mrs. Madison made her presence known to MAGA Mike in any way? Yeah. I'm feeling like he had a tap on the shoulder and kind of brushed it off like he imagined it. That's wild. I'm surprised I'm getting all this information. I didn't expect it. Dolly Madison. Oh, she hates the Emperor. Oh, she's not happy about it. I do feel that she's going to make sure that monstrosity, I don't know, what do they call it? The Rose Club or something? Oh, it's awful. I feel that monstrosity, the Emperor's monstrosity we'll call it, formerly known as the Rose Garden, will be demolished. I have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups indicates like our focus on our house. It's our house. And all the sort of the resources that will be poured back in after the Emperor is ousted. Dolly Madison, are you going to help the Emperor to be ousted? Are you going to do that? It's not going to be her. She's just going to make sure the Rose Garden comes back. Mr. Lincoln, are you going to make sure that this fascist will be out of the White House yet? He's still saying yes. All right. Interesting. Let's ask about the East Wing. You know, all the First Ladies stayed in the East Wing. So, we'll ask Mrs. Lincoln. Mary. Is Mrs. Lincoln aware that the East Wing has been demolished? Yes, that's a strong yes. The White House is definitely haunted. Strong yes. Mrs. Lincoln, did you show yourself? Did you show your ghost when the workers were working there? She's saying yes. I have a sense that what she did was she showed up and appeared like she was just like people brushed it off because they just thought it feels like Mrs. Lincoln showed up when they were demolishing the East Wing, but it was overlooked. It reminds me of a story that I heard about Hammond Castle that I've talked about many times, Hammond Castle over here where I live, and like John Hammond haunts the castle. But there have been, reportedly, they have a lot of weddings there. It's like a wedding destination, this castle. And there have been reports of a wedding guest showing up and people in the wedding saying, do you know who that is? You know, just kind of there and realizing that nobody really knew who she was. So anyway, I get that kind of a sense about Mrs. Lincoln. that while the East Wing was being demolished, she kind of showed up, but nobody like really paid that close attention. I know that sounds crazy with security and everything, but it could be that she blipped in and blipped out. Mrs. Lincoln, is the East Wing going to be put back? Yes. All right, well, will you and Mr. Lincoln obstruct the ballroom from happening? That's going around this way. Like not quite. All right, interesting. Let's read on the East Wing and how the ghosts feel, especially the female ghosts, the first ladies. I can't, when I think about it, I just can't even believe he just took a wrecking ball to it. It's like, wait, there's like so much everything there. So much history, so much beauty. This is why I'm taking a little break from the heavy duty news, because it's, you know, just to do something different on Thanksgiving. Like, because it's just too upsetting to think about what he's doing. So the females, first ladies that always occupied the East Wing, King of Pentacles, King of Cups are coming up, and the Nine of Cups. I get this cooler heads prevail kind of a feeling. I'm feeling like we're gonna get our democracy back, and the people that are gonna be overseeing our democracy, well, are us, of course. But I have this sense that more sane people, can't really say more sane people because there aren't any in this White House. Sane people will be brought in and they'll make things right, and the money and the resources will be there. And I also get a sense that the people with a lot of money will chip in. Like, so it is the people's house, right? And the Nine of Cups. I feel like our White House will be restored. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but I do feel like it will be restored. So, how do you like them apples? All right. All right, I'm going to ask this. Let me just switch decks. And I'm going to ask if we will see some big changes to this situation that we're in. I'm asking the ghosts, will we see changes, you know, back to democracy? Wow, okay, I'm feeling some real optimism here. Are we going to see big changes which cause us to have our democracy back in the near future? I'm asking like within the next 4 to 8 weeks. See what our animal cards say. Lot of pain inflicted. Because of the pain inflicted, I'm looking at the next 4 to 8 weeks. 3 of Wands and 9 of Wands. There's a lot of work. This is about kicking it into high gear. So according to the ghosts that I'm tuning into, they're saying massive amounts of pain. And Lincoln is saying, you want to know about pain? I'll tell you about pain. But this is the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. That's massive amounts of kicking it into gear. The American people kicking it into gear and getting her done, right? Yeah, I would say yes. Within 4 to 6 weeks, are we going to see a big shift happen away from this fascism? Yeah. Yes, I want us all to focus on that. because we deserve to be thinking about that all the time and then have it come to fruition for sure. Wow. Okay. Now I'm going, I'm picking up that this has to do with the Dumpy getting messages from Putin about the war in Ukraine. Big changes coming. So let's just read real quick. Oh, interesting. It's funny because if Trump is at the White House and he's sleeping in the Lincoln bedroom, I don't think he sleeps there. I think he probably, when he's there, when he has to be there. Is he sleeping in the Lincoln bedroom when he's in the White House? No. I wonder where. Now remember, he's up all night. That's probably got something to do with it. Does he sleep in a different room in the White House when he's there? Yeah. It's not the East Wing, because it's not there anymore. I shouldn't laugh, it's not funny, but it's just so ludicrous the way he is. So let's pull 3 cards since I'm picking up in 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, it just looks like I'm seeing things overthrown, and I'm asking Lincoln to show us what happens to Dumpy. I don't want to get all Pollyanna on y'all, but I don't feel like that's what this is. I wouldn't kid you. Oh, okay. Oh, well, here it is. Okay, 8 of Swords. Dumpy goes to, not necessarily like goes to jail, but Dumpy gets, this is a prison card. So he feels imprisoned. Justice is here, and the Queen of Cups. So I would say that since I'm asking about Dumpy, and I'm tuned into Abe Lincoln's ghost, what's being said is justice will be served, and right now he's ensnared. I get the word ensnared. And the Queen of Cups, this might be Judge Chutkin, because I saw something about her today, making sure that the Epstein files get released. And I feel Mrs. Lincoln saying, now don't think we're not helping those female judges. Because they are. Always remember, we have helpers. So let's just do a general read, and then I'll let you go till tomorrow. And every day I do Off the Ledge, and I'll do a video and upload it tomorrow, going over the news. And thank you for joining us today for the live streams of Church of Spirituality and the guided meditation for a healed America. Sometimes videos take a really, really long time to upload, but that hasn't happened in a while. But hopefully those will be up soon and you can watch them because they're really good. Okay, so what I want to do is, well, I have these 3 cards in my hand. So let's look at these because I have them in my hands and it was like, they're saying, read us. Okay. Read us. Okay. I will. This is the real true American spirit. Even though it's Joan of Arc, it's a real true American spirit. Shining through the gaslighting. The real patriotic American spirit is shining through the gaslighting. And once again, we're still in the reveal phase of things. And what I mean by that is America's kind of going, whoa, 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 what do you call this? It's called fascism. But what I see is that this feels like our military starting to disobey illegal orders. And let me pull 3 cards to kind of guide us through. And we'll use the animal cards. Just a little hopefulness. We're asking the cards for hopefulness. It was fun visiting with our forebears. I might do that again at some point. The sun is going to shine through and reveal. Yeah, we're in the time of revealing. Trump is a Russian asset. I mean, we've known it all along, but now it's being revealed. 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, this time that we're in is challenging, but this is a challenge that bears fruit. That's worth being challenged by and fighting for. The 10 of Cups. We win. We win. We've got to keep our minds in the right place. Okay, I think that's a wrap. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the hype button. I tuned in recently to why my channel has such a low number of views. Right around the time that they were talking about, like, Elon revealed that all these MAGA are you know, online, social media, on X, are bad actors from other countries. Ever since I heard that, when I tune into, okay, what has happened with my channel? I feel like something got in to keep my number of views low. But anyway, hit the hype button because I'm hoping that it helps. And become a member and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon to book a session, psychic@netion.com. Have a great evening or whenever you're watching this. And I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. See you soon. Namaste.